Good morning, everyone. Today I am just having a super chill day. I got to sleep in a little bit and I'm still just hanging out in my bed, so I thought since I have some downtime that I would film another acne vlog, because as of yesterday I have officially been on Accutane for 1 entire month and I do have a few things to update on. I did just wash my face and moisturize, so if my skin looks really pink or like shiny or anything like that, that is why. Some people might find this weird, but because I have such sensitive skin, typically if I'm not going to be putting makeup on right away, I don't wash my face right when I wake up. I like to just let my skin kind of like chill out, because even just like washing my face sometimes can kind of irritate it, especially when I do have more breakouts on my face. See, I just washed my face now even though I've already been awake for a few hours and my skin does get very pink. I probably should have started this vlog before I washed my face, to be honest, because it's probably making my skin look a little bit worse than it actually is at this point. I've just been chilling in bed editing all morning pretty much since I woke up. I am just putting the finishing touches on my video for my Charlotte Tilbury first impressions. This is the mystery foundation that I was using in my last acne vlog. You guys all were like dying to know what it was, and you guys all seem to really like how it looks, so if you've seen the video, you're probably quite surprised by the fact that I didn't really like this foundation and I did actually end up returning it. Can we just talk about the fact though that I did not know that this foundation bottle had a pump? I watched a review after I filmed this and I was like, oh my god, I am literally the dumbest person on the planet. I thought the lid was all one solid piece. So I hope you guys got a good laugh from that. Alright, so I just made my way downstairs because, to be honest, the lighting in my room completely sucks. One thing as well, on my last vlog, I had this in the description bar, but I'm not sure if everyone saw it. On my camera, there is like a face smoothing feature, and I was just playing around with my camera before filming my last vlog. And I had it turned on because I was just like messing with the settings and stuff, because I didn't realize that it would work for video too. So in some clips of my last vlog, it was making my face look like really like smooth and blurred. And that is not what my face actually looks like. So I turned it off, I think now. Hopefully it's not going to turn on. It was just like turning on at like random points throughout the vlog and it annoyed me, but some of you guys thought it looked really good. But yeah, I just thought I would mention that. So I am continuing my little marking on the calendar just to keep track of it. It is April 8th today and I started on March 7th, so just over a month. I take my Accutane in the evening, so I'll have to do that later on today. This is what April's favorite of the month looks like, in case you were curious. Yeah, I totally wish I would have started this vlog, like I said, before washing my face, because now I just feel like my face looks so red and blotchy, when it's actually been improving quite a bit, even in this short amount of time. Hopefully you guys will still be able to tell like the texture of my skin is a lot better. But anyways, I guess I should update you guys on the side effects that I have been seeing and what has been changing so far. So when I talked to you guys in my last vlog, my skin was still at the point where it was quite oily. It was subsiding a little bit, but it was still for the most part quite oily, maybe like combination I would say. But now my skin has like completely balanced out. There's like no oil production in my T-zone at all. My skin is like totally normal. It hasn't started getting dry yet at all, which I'm very grateful for. I don't know how long it typically takes, but I have been talking to some of you guys as well who are also on Accutane and like have started it around the same time as me, and a lot of you guys are saying that your skin is like already very dry and like flaky and peeling. Mine hasn't been too bad. Like I said, it's mostly just like normal, like it just feels comfortable and like normal. I've had a little bit of flakiness just in my T-zone, but like very minor, nothing too severe at all. There was one day where I really started to notice that my skin was changing, because typically since I have such oily skin, I can like wash my face, and even if I don't put on moisturizer or anything, after like about an hour or so, my skin will start getting oily and my skin won't feel like tight or uncomfortable at all. Sometimes it does immediately after washing it, but then, you know, after a little while, my skin will start to produce a little bit of oil and it feels fine. So one day I washed my face and I didn't put on moisturizer because I wasn't putting on makeup or anything. I realized after like hours had gone by that my skin was not oily at all, and it actually felt kind of tight and a little bit dry because I hadn't moisturized it, and that was just so weird. I was like, okay, I really need to diligently start moisturizing my face every time I wash it, which I know I should be doing, but sometimes I just don't, because I just like to let my skin kind of like breathe and do its own thing once again. Yeah, that was just really interesting to me. My skin has continued to purge a little bit. I've just gotten this kind of large breakout here. I did get a really large breakout like right in here, which is super annoying. I feel like I totally jinxed myself, because one night I was actually thinking like, wow, I haven't broken out in my like lip and mouth area in a really long time, and then the next morning I woke up with this, and then I woke up with two like tiny little breakouts in here as well, which were just little like superficial breakouts, so they're gone. This one's kind of still hanging on a little bit. So yeah, I have just been breaking out a little bit just here and there, mostly just like tiny superficial breakouts, nowhere near the extent of how I have been breaking out in the past few months, which is really, really nice. I feel like I probably am past the purging stage now, because I really haven't been breaking out too much at all. I have, however, been getting like quite a bit of congestion and blackheads, which I have heard from a few of you guys who have taken Accutane that you got a lot of blackheads while taking it as well. Like I usually don't ever get like full on blackheads. I do get congestion and clogged pores on like my nose and everything, but never like legitimate blackheads, if you know what I mean. That's kind of annoying. I don't think you guys will really be able to tell on camera, but from what I've heard, that's normal. So that's probably just like part of the purging process as well. I am starting to notice a bit of dryness on my body though. Like one day I woke up and I started noticing little tiny dry patches just like kind of all over my arms. Not so much on the rest of my body, a little bit on my like chest actually, but mostly just on my arms. Tiny little flaky patches, kind of like eczema, but they're not like irritated or like itchy at all. On the same day as well, the skin on my forearms was kind of starting to peel and get a little bit gross. Skin dryness so far very minimal. My eyes on the other hand have started to get quite dry and quite irritated. It's kind of gone down now, but they were very red when I woke up this morning and have just been kind of like dry and crusty, especially right when I wake up. So I have been using eye drops regularly to kind of help that. And also I have been having some pain in my joints as well, which is another normal side effect. It was like one day I was just trying to like screw the lid off of something and I was like, this actually kind of hurts. It's not to the point at all where I feel like I need to be taking painkillers or anything like that, or like Tylenol. It is noticeable. My like shoulders and my like ankles have been sore, but just a little bit. It's mostly when I'm like really just moving them. It's not like a constant aching or anything like that, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think those are most of the side effects I'm seeing so far. All pretty normal from what I understand. Nothing to be like super alarmed about. I almost forgot to mention my lips. Ultra dry lips seems to be the kind of side effect that everyone who takes Accutane can agree on. My lips are at the point now the past few days where I basically just always need to have something on them or else they feel uncomfortable. I've had a little bit of peeling, but nothing too severe once again. But I pretty much just always need to have a lip balm like at my side or like in my pocket when I'm out and about. You can see I had a little bit of peeling on this side. It's kind of a little bit more red on that spot on my lip. But like so far so good in my opinion, honestly. I think making yourself aware of the side effects is the best thing you can do and just be kind of diligent. Like I've been just making sure I've been hydrating my skin really well, using eye drops a few times a day, always keeping lip balm on. I've also been doing like a hydrating hair and scalp mask really diligently every week. I'm really lazy when it comes to hydrating my body though. Like I just cannot be bothered. So I've really been having to push myself like when I get out of the shower to like moisturize head to toe, which I don't know why, I just don't like doing that. I've also been like extra mindful about my water intake because a lot of you guys said just to make sure I'm always drinking water, which if you guys watch me, you know that like water is pretty much all I drink most of the time and I'm really good at drinking a lot, but I've even been like more on top of making sure I'm drinking water. Like even if I don't feel overly thirsty or anything like that, I'm like, okay, time to finish this water bottle and like refill it and like just keep on going basically. I think that's most of what I had to update on for now. I do need to get my second round of blood work and my like urine test and everything done today. I should probably start being productive and get my editing done and like put on makeup and everything like that. So the next time I talk to you guys, I probably will have makeup on. Actually, that is something else I wanted to mention. Now that my skin is normal, I have been having like the best makeup days ever. Like these past few weeks, my makeup has looked better than it ever has. And I'm honestly so jealous of people who have more like normal skin types because my makeup goes on so smooth. And then honestly, I can have it on for like 12 hours, like a full day. And it still looks like flawless at the end of the day because there's no like separation. I'm not shiny at all. It's honestly so nice, especially because I am so lazy and I don't like to touch up. So if you have normal skin, honestly, don't ever take it for granted. I've always tried to be fairly grateful for having oily skin because I know people who do have oily skin tend to age better, but honestly, I could really get used to this normal skin thing. So it is quite a bit later now and I obviously have makeup on. So I thought I would tell you guys what I'm wearing because on all of my vlogs, I get questions about like what foundation I have on and everything like that. So I am wearing the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. This review is coming soon, so hit thumbs up if you're excited for it. I also just have L'Oreal Amber Rush on my eyes and then Charlotte Tilbury Bitch Perfect on my lips. Like I said, my makeup has just looked so good for these past few weeks. It's crazy already to see how much my skin texture and like just the overall quality of my skin has changed so much already. My hair is driving me crazy lately. It's so like hot and heavy. But yeah, it just makes me so excited for all the changes that are still yet to come and like how different my skin is going to be like 6 months from now. Skin already feels so like soft and smooth to the touch, which is something I haven't experienced in such a long time, so I'm really happy about that. One thing though that I wanted to ask you guys, I want a couple recommendations from you guys. First one, I'm already thinking ahead to summer because I'm actually going to be away for quite a bit of time this summer, going out to the mountains and then going out east to the Maritimes, which I'm really excited. I've never been there. So I am going to be spending a ton of time outside, and I'm really nervous about getting sunburnt because of the photosensitivity from Accutane. So if you guys have any recommendations for good body sunscreens, that would be amazing. I'm planning on just using my Tarte sunscreen for like my face and neck area because it's more hydrating and I know it doesn't irritate my skin at all, but I need a really good one for the body. Something that's going to be like water resistant hopefully, and I'm obviously going to be reapplying it diligently like every 2 hours because I'm going to be super paranoid. Sunscreen recommendations would seriously help me out, and also products to make my face more glowy and more luminous and more dewy because I'm so used to my skin being so oily, and now that my skin's getting more normal, it's kind of like lacking that radiance, and I'm really just craving like an intense summer glow. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, I'm thinking more liquid products and like more dewy foundations, let me know down below. I'm actually really looking forward to testing out some more like hydrating and dewy foundations because you guys know I'm a huge product junkie and this is giving me an excuse to try out new stuff. Oh, I feel sick to my stomach for some reason. I think it's because I know I have to go get my blood work right away and I've been like thinking about it all day and it's just making me feel gross and nauseous. Ugh. Also, I've worn this shirt in like all of my vlogs. Don't judge me, it's my favorite shirt, and I'll probably end up wearing it in like all the vlogs because it's my favorite shirt when I'm just like chilling at home, and it's what I always throw on. I just really like these shirts from Victoria's Secret in general because they're so comfy, and I have like a few different ones, but I always put on this one for some reason. So yeah, I have this magical contraption called a washing machine, so I think it's okay. I just posted the review 4 minutes ago and I'm really excited to see what you guys think. I think you guys are going to be very surprised by the fact that I didn't end up liking the foundation that much. So I wanted to share a product that I have been absolutely loving this time that I've been on Accutane, and this is from First Aid Beauty. I just got a little point perk size of it like right before I started on Accutane, and it is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydra Firm Sleeping Cream. So it's like an overnight mask and it says helps hydrate, firm, and smooth. It's non-comedogenic and safe for sensitive skin, like all of their range. This stuff has been amazing for my skin. Like I said, I'm not like overly dry yet, but this is so nice and hydrating, and when I wake up my skin is just like so smooth and supple and it feels so nice. I just can't get enough of this stuff. It's actually what I've been using most nights. Sometimes I'll add like a drop of a beauty oil to it if I feel like I need a little bit more hydration. But yeah, I've just been obsessed with it. I'd highly recommend it if you're also on Accutane or you just have like drier skin in general and want like a good night cream. I think I'm actually going to repurchase the full size of this because I like it so much. I should probably do that soon since the Sephora VIB sale is on right now. I actually meant to check out the First Aid Beauty display last time I went to Sephora, which was like the day before my last vlog, and I just like completely forgot to look at their products, and I'm kind of annoyed about it, but I'm definitely going to be making a trip soon while the sale is still on, and I think this is at the top of my list currently. I also just got a Snapchat finally, so you guys should definitely go follow me on there. Just waiting for them to come take my blood. Not happy. That one legitimately hurt, and the person doing it also gave me like no warning at all. I'm in the washroom at the clinic and I'm about to pee in a cup because I figure why not share this incredibly awkward moment with the internet.
I'm the mystery boyfriend, and it's nice to meet you.
We just started watching Supernatural yesterday because neither of us have seen it. Don't judge us. Do you like it so far? We've only watched 2 episodes.
It's pretty good.
10 out of 10 recommend?
It's a little too early to say.
Yeah, that's true.
At least gotta watch the whole first season. Supernatural!
Are we ever gonna be like daily vloggers or family vloggers if you can't do it? I just like choked.
If I can't what?
If you can't do it.
I can do it, can I?
I don't know, can you?
Probably not. I'm trying though.
Alright you guys, so I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog. It's much later now and James just left and I still need to wash off my makeup obviously before I go to bed. I wanted you guys to see how good my makeup is still looking at the end of the day. It did wear off on my nose a little bit, but that's my fault. But yeah, my skin's like not oily at all, and my makeup still just looks so nice even after like hours and hours of wear. If you guys enjoyed today's vlog, of course give it a thumbs up if you do, and if there's anything like acne related you want me to talk about in my next vlog, let me know down below in a comment. Just like specifically say that you want me to talk about it in a vlog. I don't want these vlogs to get like super repetitive, so if there's anything specific you guys want me to talk about, want advice on, any questions, just feel free to let me know. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support. It really means so much to me. Also, don't forget to leave me recommendations for sunscreen and also more like glowy face products as well. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you in my next vlog. Bye guys.